three-time ECC champion, Sarah Hage of Waterford. This had to have been maybe the toughest of the three. I remember a three-set epic your first time, but just start with and talk a little bit about your opponent today and what she put you through.
Yeah, I mean, she played amazing today. I mean, she had so many shots that I couldn't even reach, so many winners, so many angles. The first two sets especially, there were some shots I couldn't even get to, and there were so many shots that I hit that I didn't think she would get. So she put up a really good fight today, and I give her a lot of credit because she played really well, and she has amazing serves, and she's probably one of the hardest hitters I've ever played against for sure. She hits the ball really hard, and she's really good at the net, and she's so tall, and she gets to so much. And she played really, really well today, and she put up a really good fight. So I give her a lot of credit, and it was not an easy match. This is probably the toughest match I've played all year, and one of the toughest matches I've played ever. So.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that. Early in the first set, you break a string, you have to change rackets, you go through a grip change at the end of the first set. You're down a set, which doesn't happen very often, and then she breaks you right away in the second set. What was your mentality? What were you telling yourself? What were your coaches telling you at that point in the match?
Yeah, no, I think at that point I had making a lot of unforced errors. I mean, there were so many points, so many short balls that I had gotten to, and I was ready to just hit at the angle that I would just miss. And I think I was getting kind of down on myself when that happened, and that kind of affected the rest after that. So I just kind of had to tell myself to just hit angles, move her around, stop hitting to the middle, stop hitting short balls, and I had to actually hit the ball. I feel like I was being really defensive in the first set, toward the end, and the beginning of the second set, and I just told myself, and my coach told me, I have to hit with pace, I have to hit my shots, I can't just, return the ball, because, she's just going to end up putting it away, so I had to actually hit back too. And we were just talking about how I had to, try and hit more angles and actually hit the ball and hit my spots.
So she has the reputation of being perhaps the heaviest hitter in the ECC. You have a reputation not only of having a complete game, but of having a motor that never quits. I noticed midway through the second set, you started bouncing around, you started kind of getting yourself fired up. Did you have to dig a little bit deeper than normal, find some reserves that aren't normal for you?
For sure. I mean, I felt like I just had to pump myself up. I had to, forget about the shots that I was missing and just, look at the shots that I was doing well and look at what I was doing well. Every time I hit a ball, I try hit an angle or a winner. I just tried to pump myself up, make a fist bump, kind of get myself, encouraged and not get down on myself because, if I just looked at the floor, if I just walked on the court, I had to really get myself going and, make sure I didn't get tired and just, keep bouncing on my feet and keep, have that high energy and, not give up hope.
Well, if your freshman year was maybe the sweetest, this one may have been the most difficult, but now you're a three-time champion, something that is, remarkable in its own right. Once you've had a chance to sit back and think about this match, what do you think is going to come to mind for you? What are you proudest of about this match?
I'm proudest, honestly, of how I came back in the second set. I was up 3-1, I think, or 3-something in the first set, and I was like, I just have to win these next 3 games to get the set, and I ended up losing. And, I got kind of upset at myself, and I was like, how am I going to start the second set when I've just lost all those games in a row and I had a lead that I should have, won the set with? So I think I'm going to remember how I came back in the second set and, I was down 2-1 and then how I ended up winning 6 games in a row to get the second set. I think that's, what I'm going to remember most because that's what kind of led me into the third set and that momentum and just that ability to know, I won this set. I just have to win one more and I have to keep playing the way I've been playing. And I think I'm just going to remember, that comeback. So.
My last question is, Stonington, such a, epic program. They have the boys doubles champion, the girls doubles champion, and they keep sending someone out against you every year. You found a way to turn back, for Waterford, representing Waterford, coming here to Stonington and winning a championship. Just talk a little bit about what it means as a Lancer.
Yeah, it means a lot because, I know it's not very often that someone from Waterford wins something in tennis. George Krause, the Stonington coach, was talking when I won it for the first time freshman year. He was like, I don't think I even remember someone from Waterford winning it. So, it feels really special, and it feels really special to be able to represent my school in tennis because, that's not really common at Waterford. It's mostly baseball and, all those other sports. So, to be able to do that means a lot, and, I'm just really proud to be able to represent my school and make a name for my school in that way because I know, Stonington dominates all the time. So, to be able to come through and kind of change that means a lot.
Well, you did represent Waterford for the 3rd consecutive year. She is, again, the ECC tennis champion, Sarah Hage, the Waterford Lancers. Congratulations.
Thank you.